All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I am sending in some requests. Hello. Hello. I'm still waiting for some more of us to get in here and send in some requests, guys. So let me get my request sent in. Thank you all for joining. I can't see who's joined so far because I'm sending requests. So just bear with me, guys. Okay. So I sent some requests. I'm trying to wait for everybody to get in here because I don't want to have to keep repeating myself and I'm not here for long. Hi, Nessa. Hi, Sweet Melody. What is it? 1119 or 119? Hey, Juicy. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining. Thank you, guys, for joining. So today I want to talk about gratitude. So I'm waiting for some more of us to get in here. So, because I have another amazing story to tell you guys. Hey, baby. How you doing? Okay. Hello. All right. So today we want to talk about gratitude. There's a lot of people, hey Locked Queen, a lot of people in my life. Your hair looks nice. Thank you. My sister did it for me. So we're going to talk about gratitude. There's a lot of people in my life that I am truly grateful for. I told you guys about how Spiritual Essentials got started and all the help. Sorry guys, I'm live, people. All right. So all the help that I've received from, friends and family and stuff like that. When I started Spiritual Essentials and started putting myself out there more. Hi, Gossiping Heifers. So when I started Spiritual Essentials and started putting myself out there more, I was able to connect with some really amazing people. And the Gossiping Heifers that just popped in are the reason for this gratitude segment today, right? So my sister and my cousin is the ones who are really helping behind the scenes as far as advertisement and flyers and the website and stuff like that, because I'm really not tech savvy, guys. I'm just gonna put it out there. I only came on Instagram because I was led to come on Instagram to connect with someone, to give them a message, and then my business came about, so I created the Spiritual Essentials page. But I was never really somebody that was big on Instagram. I had my one little Facebook page, and that was my life, real private and stuff like that. So the workshop is February 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and I said to myself, I want this one to be really successful. So I'm going to reach out to some of my, friends and family on social media that I know that are going live and stuff like that to start promoting the workshop. Now, I listen to a lot of my entrepreneur friends like Fat Man Scoop and Major Hype and Maya First Lady and stuff like that. And basically, hey Renee, hey guys, basically what they're saying is, in order to be successful, you got to put in the work, not just, the physical work of making products and getting up every day at a certain time and doing what needs to be done, but actually putting out your funds, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come up with like a promotion budget or whatever. And I reached out yesterday to Dr. Angra Tyra. She's a clinical psychologist. She specializes in anger management, and the Gossiping Heifers. And I asked them if they would mind having me on their live to promote the workshop, right? You should create you're not the only person that told me that, babe. I'm working on it. Like I said, I'm really not that, tech savvy or internet savvy. So I'm really trying to work on what I need to do. So I appreciate the feedback. And within minutes of each other, they both got back to me. Dr. Tyra was like, is Sunday too soon? And I'm like, no, Sunday's great. Thank you for your support, whatever. And then the Gossip and Heifers hit me back and they're like, we love you. Anything we can do to help. And do you need help with advertising and stuff like that? And I'm like, yeah, I do, because I really don't know, how to do this stuff. Within minutes, the Gossip and Heifers created what you guys see on the page as the new flyer for the workshop. And it was so beautiful. And it was words can't explain how moved I was by it. I was so grateful. I was so appreciative of that advertisement. Tears were coming to my eyes, like I want to cry now, right? Yeah, it's definitely a good promo, right? It's so pretty. It's me. If I could have envisioned a advert, that would be it. And they didn't charge me anything, and they just want to support and all of this stuff. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys is ask for help. Be grateful when you get it. And when you're aligning yourself with what you feel like your purpose is, what you're feeling led to do, everything starts to line up in your favor. God opens doors and he makes connections to push you through the levels that he wants to take you in life. So the Gossip and Heifers, I know you guys are here. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you guys for everything you did for me. Can't thank you enough. I just can't thank you enough. Okay. Hey, Sassy. Thank you. Always. Oh my God. It was just amazing. Like, they've never gotten a read-in from me. They've never gotten any products or anything, but they're always supporting. And, our energies really click. Like, I love their energy. They say they love my energy, and we just really click like that. And I really, truly appreciate them. And I am sending them a thank you gift. That leads me to my next act of gratitude. I am truly grateful for everyone that has been supporting Spiritual Essentials. So when you register for this workshop, there is going to be a giveaway. Randomly selected. I'm going to give away to 3 people. And it's going to be a box of goodies. Not going to say what's in it. It's a surprise for the recipient. But it's going to be 3 people that's going to receive a Spiritual Essentials gift box. So as a thank you for your support. Okay? They are so nice. Good people. They really are. I love them. Girl, I can tell you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, they are. So if you guys aren't following the Gossip and Heifers, you really need to. Like I said, they're funny but informative, and they're really relatable. They're not, one gender specific type people. They, the men get it, the women get it, everybody gets in. It might not be for the children's, but yeah. Right. It might not be for the kids, but yeah. Everybody that goes over there has a really good time, and you do learn things because they talk about business, and they talk about entertainment and all of that stuff, pop culture, everything you can think about is over there. Okay. Dr. Tyra too, guys, is someone that you guys need to be following. Like I said, she's a clinical psychologist, and she deals with anger management and other stuff like that. When you go on her live, which is called the Recovery Room, she always has like positive affirmations and a good word. And she's always, always, always advocating for, people starting business and stuff like that. And the ratchet. Yes. I love me some ratchetness, especially when it's not my business. Okay. So, over the weekend, a lot was getting done. I was up from 3:00 this morning because I was under fasting. So anybody that submitted a prayer request, we were doing that. Prophet Desmond OB is over there in Africa, and he was doing the mountain trips. So a lot of prayers were getting sent up for the collective. Like I said, I'm always, always, always fasting for myself, for my family, and for you guys. So continue to submit your prayer requests and just know that it is actually being offered up. Just also know that, guys, it's not just about me or my team praying for you guys. It's about you guys praying for yourselves and your family and other people as well. Your spirituality is only going to grow as far as you push it, you cultivate it, you want it to go. Okay. Oracle Guidance 7, Prophet Desmond Obi and Hello Nurse Ramona Hello Nurse will be our guest speakers for the workshop. If you're not following Prophet Desmond Obi, you're not familiar with him, he's a very talented, very gifted, very prayerful young man from Africa. And when he prays, you can actually really feel it through your whole entire body, right? So, we want to be there. And he does get, spiritual messages and prophecy and stuff like that. So to have him privately for the workshop is a gift in and of itself. Okay? It's a real gift. Oracle Guidance 7 is going to be doing some distant Reiki for the collective of the workshop. So before we get started, she's going to kick us off with some Reiki healing, which I am super grateful for. I can't wait. I love Reiki and I haven't had it in a while. So I can't wait. The workshop is going to be really, really good, guys. It's $25. And you're getting all of this and a lot more. You're getting a lot of information on how to pretty much, if you're already on your spiritual journey, how to strengthen it. And if you're getting on, what to do, what to expect and stuff like that. This is for the 6th. Yes, this is for the 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got to, do my calculations on what it is for the West Coast and stuff because I'm not too familiar with that. But yes, this is for February 6th. At 7 p.m. It's a Saturday. All right. And then the new products that are coming out that was done this morning. This is the lip balm. It's the turmeric lip balm, and this is for my smokers, guys, especially for my smokers. Anybody can use it, of course, but the men keep coming at me and saying I don't have enough stuff for them, which I do, but whatever. So if you're a smoker, you want to be using this lip balm because it's going to help with the discoloration and the dryness. Okay. All right. And I'm putting it on myself. It's not yellow. It's not bothering anything, right? And it's real smooth and nice. And I made it myself. All my stuff is handmade, right? So that's the lip balm, the turmeric lip balm. All right. All right. Okay, gossiping her first. See you later. And then we have the bentonite clay and charcoal peel off mask. All right. I did a live with my kids. I applied it to my kids. And so we have that coming. And we're also going to do a turmeric mask. But that one, I don't know if I should do a peel off for that one. I was thinking about doing a wash off for that one. All right. It's going to be turmeric and charcoal as well. They love me for life, right? So that's what we got going on. Like I said, guys, you don't want to miss this workshop. The first one was amazing. The energy was absolutely crazy. We learned a lot. We unpacked a lot, and it was very engaging. Everybody had questions and stuff like that, and I really enjoyed that workshop. So you really don't want to miss this one because this one, we have kicked it up a notch and we have our 3 guest speakers. Okay. I've been asked to do a table for self-love. Now, guys, I told you all before, I'm not against relationships. I want to make that clear. This March coming will be 21 years I've been with my husband. So I'm not against relationships in no way, shape, or form. What I am against is people jumping into relationships and they have problems and traumas and stuff like that they're not healing from. and they don't know what it is exactly they want or what they are going to bring into a relationship. So that is why I'm not so focused on the whole relationship aspect of it, because I just don't feel like a lot of you are ready, right? You're focused more on a particular relationship than your own self. Like that is sick to me. So if we're going to do anything, like I said before, it's going to be about loving yourself first, and then extending that love that you have for yourself to others. Okay? Loving yourself, love God, love your children, love your family, and then you're going to become now a magnet for good love to come and be received. But this, when am I going to get married, but you don't even have yourself together, or when is the man going to come? When you're ready for him, when you've manifested him, when you've made it clear to yourself what it is exactly you're looking for in a man or a woman, or whatever the case may be. That's when it will happen. That's when it will happen, and not a minute before. If you're not clear about what it is you want and what your relationship goals are, you're gonna keep getting into these relationships that are not gonna last, and you're gonna always feel robbed in some way, shape, or form, because you've invested so much into nothing. Family, faith, and finance. Yes, Renee. Family, faith, and finance. But there should be self and God included. So that's just me. Love yourself. So we have the love kits coming out. February is the month of love. So we have the love kits coming out. I haven't put them up on the website yet because I'm a perfectionist, people. And if it ain't perfect, so to speak, I ain't putting it up. That's just me. So once I have everything the way I want it, then it will go up on the website. I have something else coming probably next week. It's going to be incense sticks. So I already have incense that we burn on these charcoal pills. I'll show you one. So I already have incense that we burn on these, right? So what's coming now is the sticks. Yes, incense sticks are coming, right? So I'm excited about that. And again, all made by me. I'm not buying anything in bulk and putting my business logo on there and selling it to you. Everything that is on that website, these 2 hands, these 10 fingers. Okay? Crystals, healing crystals are coming as well. So we're going to do you sell sage? That's coming soon too. Oh, I need some more, LOL. Okay? So the crystals are coming. So the sage bundles we're working on those as well. That I may have to order in bulk because I'm trying to find the loose sage where I could wrap it myself, but I'm having a hard time with vendors. For me, I like to, I don't know, there's a certain kind of connection when I buy my products that I like to have there. I don't like to just buy things in bulk. I like it, you know what I mean? So I'm working on the sage sticks. He said, and his help. Okay, whatever. My husband is supportive, guys, but helpful, not so much. That's my husband. Strictly Kings 34 is my husband. He's very supportive, absolutely, 100%, 110%. But helpful, not so much. Thank you. So, and it's okay because I'm really picky. I like things a certain way. So it's hard for anybody to help me do anything, because if you don't do it exactly the way I want you to do it, then I'm gonna get angry. And I like to be in a place of peace and calm and everything when I'm working on my products, because that energy is going into the products. So I really truly don't really allow people to help me when I'm making products. If you're not going to follow my instructions to the T, don't even come around me when I'm creating. Okay, that's how I am. I have my music playing, and I have my crystals, my incense, and everything, and I'm in my zone. If you don't do exactly what I say, it can't work. Yeah, you hear my mother back there? Yep, that's how I am. If one little thing goes wrong, the whole batch goes. I've done it plenty of times. I am very particular about products. I'm telling you. That's why I'm not to be cocky or anything, but that's why I get the reviews that I get, and that's why you guys love the product so much, because trust me, I only choose the best of the best ingredients, and I put like whatever I would buy for myself, that's how I put it together for you guys. It has to be the best, or else it ain't good enough, and I will throw it away. For real. So, I want to go live with my husband. I've been trying to get him to go live. He likes to be in the comments. That's where he resides. He resides in the comments. So I've asked him to come live so you guys can get to meet him, ask him some questions and stuff. My mom too. I just asked her to go live with me, but she back there stuffing her face. So another time we'll we'll go live with the fam. Yes, I really wanted you to go live because like she has more stories about stuff with me, and she like firsthand account, because most of the things, especially when I was a child, it's like stuff that she told me I did or said or something like that. So it'll be good to hear from her firsthand accounts. Right? So hi Faya. So my daughter Sapphire is on here. Her birthday was yesterday. She turned 20. I was really emotional yesterday. We had a good day, but I don't know. She's my firstborn, so all of her milestones, every birthday, everything that happens with her, I get really emotional, more so than the other kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So guys, thank you again for joining, and keep looking out on the website and here on the Spiritual Essentials page, because I always post stuff that's coming out, and the website is being revamped real soon. Like, it's being worked on behind the scenes. I'm excited to see what the finishing product is gonna look like. Labels are changing. The logo is changing somewhat. So the logo won't change too much, because the symbol that you all see there is called the Metatron cube or key. And Metatron is the archangel of order, and it's like he's the amplifier of spirituality and stuff like that. So this symbol, I used to draw it a lot when I was a kid, never really knew what I was drawing. And I drew it one day, and somebody said to me, "Oh, that's the Metatron cube." And I said, "What's that?" And I asked my mom, and she said, that Archangel Metatron was Enoch, and when Enoch ascended, he became an angel and stuff like that. And my mother was telling me about it. And I did my own research and everything, and everybody was saying, your logo is kind of difficult to work with. You might want to change it. And I was really considering it. I was like, all right, I'm going to consider changing it. And no, the message came very clearly not to change it, because that symbol amplifies my intention that I put into that product. When I put that symbol label on my products, it amplifies my intention for it, so it will not go anywhere. The Metatron cube stays. So yeah. Okay, so you gonna go live with me now?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish my food.
All right, that's mommy back there, guys.
Mommy kid.
That's my mom.
Hi guys.
Hey, elephant in the room. So tell them, like,
They have questions?
I don't know. So tell them, like, what you was telling me when I started the business, and you were saying when you got the dream when you was pregnant.
Well, I didn't know what it meant. Well, first of all, I had gone to the beach because I love the ocean. And I went to the beach, and the water was like when you put a pot on and it's really boiling. And I felt like I was gonna drown. So I got out, and the water calmed down when I got out. And her godmother's husband, he said, "You know you're pregnant, right?" I said, "Stop playing with me."
Camille's there.
And he said, "Go back in the water and you're going to see." I went back in the water, and I didn't go back for the rest of the day. Because I felt I was going to drown. So
Everybody saying hi.
Hi. So from in my womb, this girl just would not, she was just different. And then one night I dreamt that this old lady came to me and handed me a basket with some yellow flowers. And she said, "If you take care of this one, I'm going to make all the others like her. Or like this one that you're carrying." It didn't say whether she was male or female. It's okay. Then my pregnancy was fine. The only thing is, if I would get into an argument with her grandmother, her father's mom, and she would he would bring something to the house for me to eat, not knowing that she made it, I would throw up. And I never had morning sickness. I don't know what morning sickness is, but that's the only time I throw up. And when I went to the hospital, it was time for her to come, and I went to the hospital. And when I feel extreme pain, like if I have a bad toothache and stuff, I could have a seizure. So I was seizing, so they gave me medicine to make me sleep and whatever. And I got up. In Jamaica is different from here. When you go into active labor, you don't stay on that bed. Here, once you go in the hospital and they figure it's time, they put you on an IV and that's it. No. In Jamaica, every 30 minutes, you got to get up, you got to walk or whatever. I feel like I couldn't. And I said to them, "I'm ready to have my baby." They said, "Go ahead and let's see." Nobody came to help me, nothing. The only thing I remember is I felt like somebody slapped the bejesus out of me on my legs and said, "You want to kill your baby?" I said, "What?" She came into this world with nobody helping me, nobody. And then he told this lady, "Go ahead and take care of her. I'll be right back." That's what the doctor told her. And this lady, she was an older lady, and she said, "Oh my God, you know what that is?" I said, "What?" She said, look at her. Don't you see they veil her?" I said, "What does that mean?" I was like 21. This was my first baby. I didn't know all the rituals and the thingamajiggers that could happen. And she said, "I'll be right back." And then she came back and she said, she looked at her and she said, "This one is not going to be easy. Because I think what the ritual or what is supposed to happen is they're supposed to find someone of the opposite sex that was born with the same thing. And don't ask me how they're supposed to switch something. I don't know." But when she came back, my girl just went and swallowed whatever it is that was covering her face. She swallowed it.
Right.
And she said, nobody can poison her. Nobody can harm her. I mean, this is 30-something years ago. And every time I think about it, I get teary-eyed because I didn't understand. And she wouldn't nurse.
No.
She never nursed. She never nursed. And they said the doctor said she had a hole in her stomach that didn't close. And The only thing she would tolerate is
Arrowroot.
arrowroot and goat's milk.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what she drank until she was like 2 years old. That's almost 2.
Mm-hmm.
And she never taught baby talk.
Yeah.
You know how some babies will like blah, 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 whatever, and you can't understand what they say. No. When this one spoke, you knew exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
At least I think all my kids, they didn't really talk baby talk,
no.
but she spoke in sentences. She was always an old soul.
Yeah, I never talk baby talk, and I never crawl.
And she never crawled. You know how babies creep, they go on their knees? No. This one put her palms on the floor and the bottom of her feet. And that's how she moved around. That was her creeping, crawling, whatever. And she just stood up one day and just walked.
Yep. I'm sorry, guys. Somebody was calling. Rude.
You know, there's just so many, as I think about her, especially on her birthday, and if she gets sick, I get scared.
I don't get sick often, though, thank God.
No,
I don't get sick often. I don't have the, like I say, it's a mom gene where you could take care of everybody in the house and don't get sick. I don't have that. If I'm taking care of somebody that's ill, I'm going to get sick, but I don't usually get sick often.
Yeah. And you know, when I was the most incredible one was when she was 2.
Oh yeah, I was telling them about that one day.
Yeah. I from about a month or 2, these water bubbles would come up around my foot. And if they pop, they would smell and whatever. And I kept going to the doctor and they running tests and they couldn't find out. I wasn't diagnosed with diabetes or anything then, but they couldn't tell me what it was. And the last time they said, if they can't find out what is going on, they're gonna have to do something. They didn't say what the something was. They just said something. And then that morning when we woke up, the helper didn't come to work.
Hold on a minute. Go back upstairs.
My cousin that stayed with us, he had gone out. There was nobody to stay with her. My grandmother came and she said, "What is going on with you?" I said,
It's okay,
"What?"
Tia.
She said, "Your grandfather keep dreaming to me and say, you're going to stay there and let them kill her. You're going to make her die." She said, "Denise, what's going on?" I said, "I don't know." She said, "Okay, I'm taking you somewhere." I said, "Mama, I can't go anywhere because I was told that you shouldn't take kids into like a spiritual environment or stuff like that. And especially this one, I ain't taking her nowhere."
Hold on a minute. Don't get me upset. Go upstairs. Now.
So she just got up. I was washing because then, you know, we hand wash. And she just came to me screaming, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, don't let my 1-foot mother touch me. Don't let my 1-foot mother touch me." Now, you know that scared me. I took my 2 legs and I walked outside and I sat on a rock and I said, "I'm not going back in that house." "No, ma'am, not going." And she came out there and she sat down and then she just got up and walked in the house nonchalant like it was nothing. And then she said, "Mommy, come." I said, "I'm not coming." She said, "No, mommy, come. She's gone. She gone and she never coming back. I make sure that she not coming back." I said, "Okay." I walk in. This girl went, and I don't think she knew what these items were.
Mm-hmm. I was only 2.
She was only 2. She picked up a lime, some blue, a nutmeg.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "Mommy, you're going to have to sleep in the bed with this." I said, "With what?" She said, "With all of these. I tell you when you can throw them out." My grandmother came back, called a cab. Everybody that was supposed to be in the house came. And they took me to this lady. and she was taking care of some other people, and she had to apologize because she said, I have to stop and take care of this lady. And don't ask me what, it's kind of like what I see my daughter doing now for some people. This lady got a tub of water. She ain't cut off no chicken head and all this other thingamajiggy. And no, she used grapefruit, cream soda, water. I don't know what else was in there. And she put my foot in this tub and she started praying. And she said, whoever did this is going to go back to them. I can't keep it here. And that was my first time hearing people do a return to sender prayer.
Mm-hmm.
First time. And when she took my foot out of the tub, maggots fell out of my feet.
Out of the tub, yep.
Maggots. And there was nothing like that before. Until this day, it has never reoccurred.
Yep.
I didn't lose my leg because they were supposed to amputate my leg the following week.
Yep.
And these are the kind of things, like, my brothers have a name for her. They call her Duppy Radar.
I was telling them that. I was telling my uncles, guys. My uncles really deterred me from actually like practicing or telling them things that I would see, feel, or hear, because they were really scared. Like, they were really spooked, even though they too have gifts and abilities, dreams and visions, and they can see things, but they're afraid of it, right? So I never used to speak up. Unless I was telling my mother something, I wouldn't talk because they really deterred me. Like, one time we were going...
No, my brother was taking her from Maryland
to Georgia.
No, from New York.
Yeah, from New York to Georgia. That was my first time visiting Georgia because my uncles moved out there.
And he called me.
Hold on. He said to me, let me tell you something. You're not allowed to sleep. And if I hear you talking to anybody that I can't see, I'm pulling over and letting your ass out on the side of the road. Okay? And he was serious. So this is why for a long, long time, I didn't say anything anytime I got anything, because my family wasn't really supportive of it.
But one thing I know, and I can tell those of you that have children, I promise you, when you hear them talk, write down whatever they say. Date it. Write it down. Because it means something. Because they're pure.
Yep.
And they get more intuition. I am a firm believer in reincarnation.
Me too.
And it's like they just came back from the other side. So they're fresh. They're clean. And Sylvia Brown has a book called Has My Child Lived Before? People that have children, I recommend you read that book.
Most powerful, I think.
Because they tell you things and,
scared. Most people are scared. Yeah, yes. They are. They are. And it
wasn't easy for me. But, because I'm a praying person, like they Trinidadians have a saying, pray in and out of season so you will catch the right season. And it's only prayer that has kept me. I mean, we use the term mother, but we're actually just caretakers. God chooses us.
Fear of the unknown. A lot of people are, but guess what? Okay, every single one of us are created by, if you believe, by a spirit. So we all have spiritual gifts and abilities. But, fear is something that we really do need to get rid of, people. We really need to. It's a hindrance, not just in your spiritual life, but your physical life as well. Because of fear, you guys have so much potential, and you won't take yourself to that next level because of fear.
Yeah, because
so
all my children have displayed spiritual
I say
gifts.
Caution, not fear. It's good to be cautious, but not fearful.
Not afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all my kids, they've displayed different spiritual gifts and whatever, but they're afraid.
Yep.
they're afraid.
Yeah, the other ones are afraid. My sister, my sister after me, she's like, she can actually see stuff, and she's like a death detector. Yeah. If somebody is going to go, my sister knows before all of us.
Yeah, she's a death radar.
Yeah, she's a death detector. Right? She can just feel it, and her whole mood will change. She would just immediately go into mourning, just like that. My sister after me. Okay, my brothers, very spiritually gifted as well. Even the two that are not with my mom, I have five siblings with my mom and two outside, and they're all spiritually gifted. All.
You mean now with your mom? They have different dads.
Okay, so my sister after me, and my brother have the same father. Then there's Ebony and Dante, and then there's Sean and Daniel, my brothers. They're all Sean has the gift of dreaming, but again, he's afraid of it, and he's raised 7-day Adventist, and they're truly against any form of spirituality. It's supposedly demonic. So but my dad also dreams. My dad dreams all the time. And
as a mom of Earth Angel, that's the term.
Wow, serious spiritual gifts.
Her and her daughter, I call them Earth Angels.
Yep.
You know, I mean, there is so much in these angels, entities that God has blessed us with, that just nurture them, because she is my daughter.
So it's from your mom's lineage. Well, I would say it's both, because like I said, my dad has dreams. My dad dreams things, and when my dad dreams things, it's either comes true or close to it. Like my dad has dreamt, my father's father dreamt lottery numbers, and they won in Jamaica. Okay. My brother dreamt himself getting into an accident, and my brother actually got into the accident. And when you see that car, there's no reason why my brother's here today. No reason. And for months, he would just sit and look at the car in gratitude and in shock, and he was just in a state because he can't believe that exactly what he dreamt came to pass.
I mean, I could spend a couple of days here recalling stuff that she has done.
How do you actually tap into your gifts? Come to the workshop. Come to the workshop. We're going to touch on all of that. That's it's a spiritual growth and development workshop, and that's what we're talking about at the workshop. So come to the workshop.
Yeah, because see, the thing with children and animals are my thing. And children, sometimes they're here to burn off karma, both good and bad. And like I said, get a journal for each of your kids. Keep water around their bed. It will help them to remember their dreams. And write them down.
I do have a lot of dreams that happen, but I'm scared. I know you. I'm. Everybody's scared of something that they can't control. They can't control or explain or understand. Everybody has a fear of it. But like, when you get dreams or visions, I believe that they're either something that is
warning.
If it's a warning, maybe you can prevent it through prayer and fasting, or something else. But don't be afraid of it. Not everybody can do those things. Not everybody gets the same gifts and abilities. So consider yourself blessed and lucky to be able to have an insight.
I consider myself blessed, not lucky, but blessed.
The website is why do I keep saying website? The workshop is February 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and I pinned the website here. Under services, you'll see events. You can book it there. You can reserve your spot there.
Yeah, because
my dreams be so clear, but it's so hard for me to remember. Well, we talked about that in the workshop too. So when the workshop starts, we're gonna recap from the last one, and then we're gonna move into the purpose of this one. So it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, because she's an old soul, and I don't go to any spiritual, religious, nothing without her. Without her. Because she is my child. I'm the means by which she came to this earth plane, but she's far, way older in spirit than I am.
I told him that the other day. I told him that I was grateful for the kind of mother and upbringing that I had, where if I told my mother I wasn't doing something, she did not pressure me.
Because, like one night we went to a church, somebody invited me to this church, and I particularly, because of my ancestry, I love the drums.
I do too.
I love the drums.
Drums and bells.
The kete drum, name the drum. Drums and bells are my
That's
thing.
me too. I love that.
The church I used to worship in before COVID and whatever.
Hi, Diola.
I was ordained a
Explain
bell
more of
ringer.
being a dreamer. It's like manifesting or actually recording. It's a bit of both, to be honest. So, like I said, not everybody has the same gifts and abilities, and not everybody's dreams are, I guess, visions that to come. Okay, so when you're in your sleeping state, that's when your mind is more at ease. It's not worried or thinking about all the
And
things.
that's when you astral travel.
Right. So that's when you're able to connect with spirit, or spirit able to connect with you. So it may not be necessarily a dream per se. It may be a vision, right? So that is why you want to be praying and stuff like that before you go to bed. We talked about putting water next to or underneath the bed, because water amplifies spirituality and it removes negative energy from the person or room, right? So these are different things that we talk about in this workshop. So if you're interested, guys, the website is right there. You go, you see services. Under the services option, you find events. Book the workshop. You don't want to miss this workshop.
Yeah, because and your kids will tell you stuff to prevent you, to save you from yourself.
Akashic records. Yup.
They save you from yourself, because I'm telling you, I went to that event and I was standing there, and this girl, she can't be more than 11. She was picking up people and spinning them and whatever. And when she came to me,
Not me. It was another little girl there that was doing it.
when that girl came to me, Miss Lady here came in front of me, and it was like two bulls getting ready to fight. When she walked off, my daughter went and took the bell, and she rang the heck out of that thing, put it down, and she looked at me. She said, "Mommy, come on, let's go. You gonna let them use the bell and take you to hell. Let's go." And the pastor for the church, he asked the girl that invited me, "Who was that little girl? Please, I need to meet her. I need to see her." She said, "Not me."
I said, no, I'm not going. I'm not going back in there. I'm not stepping foot back in that place.
She said, "I'm not going back in there, and my mother not going back in there." And she said, "Mommy," I said, "Why? What happened?" She said, "Mommy, if you don't want me to tell you what I saw in there, just don't go back, and I won't go back."
When you book the workshop, I will email everyone that books. I will email you the link for the Zoom. I'm gonna send out those emails probably the 4th and the 5th, so that you have it. Okay?
But thank you for enabling my daughter, for supporting my daughter to do what her purpose is. Not a lot of us find our life purpose. And I think sometimes the hindrances and the blockages and all these things that we go through is because we have not allowed God to position us towards our spirit.
Let me tell you. Sassy. So this one, once she got that, I guess, spiritual healing from back home, it's like she became kind of like obsessed with spirituality, right? So when we came to the States, different people will come and say, "Let's go here, let's go there, whatever. And she would ask me, the child, like, "What do you think about this church? I want you to come with me and tell me what you think," and stuff like that. And that one wasn't it. That one was not it.
Oh no.
And I refuse to go back. I did not stay. I've never seen so many people from all different ages manifest like that in my life. It was crazy. And I was like, no, I'm not staying here. I'm leaving. You can stay if you want, but I'm leaving. And the pastor wanted to meet me, and I told him I'm never stepping foot back in the church. So unless you want to meet me somewhere else, I'm not coming back in there. Okay?
Yeah.
And he wanted to be my spiritual father, and he wanted to help cultivate and guide me spiritually. And I was like, no, thank you. Mm-mm.
And, one thing I can advise people based on the spiritual environment that I found myself in, one of the things, don't let anybody put their hand on your child's head.
Oh, that's a pet peeve of mine. And I didn't, like, certain things I didn't know. And this is another thing I want to put out there. So if you're in a spiritual community, church, teacher, guide, whatever, and you're not learning anything, and you're not tapping into your own way of practicing, then what are you really doing? Like, I've seen people that's workers of the vineyard, so to speak, and they've been there their whole lives, years. And if the pastor, bishop, deacon, whoever doesn't give an instruction, you just sit there. You don't bath yourself. You don't clean. You don't do anything unless the pastor says so. That is spiritual
dominance.
Handicap. That's what I call a spiritual handicap. If you're in an environment, you're supposed to be learning and you're supposed to be growing. And if you're not growing and you're not learning, then that place is not for you. It's not for you.
Let us just take Jesus. Jesus had 12 disciples. And if you look
not the crown.
at what happened to those men, with the exception of Judas, if you really and see, that's why you have to read. That's another thing. Some churches will tell you the only book you should read is the Bible. And that one contradicts itself. I have questions. I question God about certain things. So that's why I read other books and other stuff. Because if you really think of those men that Jesus chose, he chose them from every walk of life. He chose lawyers, he chose scribes, he chose a fisherman, he chose and he taught them.
Yep.
When he was on the Sermon on the Mount, he was teaching.
Yep.
So when you go, like you said, first of all, God created worship. He never created religion.
I told them.
Never. So just be careful.
I remember a church that my mom knows. She told me to stand by her while she went to the car for something that lady claimed she was trying to fix my bus. Wow.
What happened?
My head and got stung 3 times. Wow. I have a veil of protection. That's what's up, Sassy. That's what my mother was talking about. So the veil is something, I studied it after my mom told me the story. So when you're born, I guess the sack, the bag or something that you're in, it covers your face or your head or something. And in traditional Caribbean or African practices, they take it and they dry it and they pound it, and they either switch it with the boys, give the boy the girls and the girls the boys, or they like powder it and feed it to you. But I swallowed mine myself, so there was no need to take mine and add or do anything necessary to it for the properties of it to be with me. So but all of my brothers and sisters, my mother and my father, they all have, stuff. I think my mother's problem, and I tell her all the time, is she questions things too much. She's real curious, right? She don't take things as it is. She's always like trying to dissect something that's open already. It's there. Stop trying to make it what it ain't, So
that's our fight.
Yeah, stop trying to make it what it isn't, and it is what it is. And also to trust her own self. She likes guidance and stuff like that. And that's why I'm always telling you guys, I will give my opinion. I will tell you what I would do, but that's not necessarily what you should do. I told you, spirituality to me is not a one size fits all. Yes, we're supposed to have, people that's practicing and or elders or whatever to, you refer to, ask for guidance, and they should tell you, what they feel, think, know, or have experienced. And then you have to choose and do what it is that you have to do for you. You cannot do what someone else did because the results won't be the same. It's not for you. It's not for you. And that's why I told you guys, this clicking up of religion and spiritual practices to me is like gang activity. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, to me it's like a gang. You have to practice this way, you have to wear these colors, and you have to do this and this and that. That's not how I'm gonna do this. Okay? My thing is that we all have these special gifts and abilities. Let's learn them, cultivate them, grow them, and help each other become better. There's somebody out there that can help me, and I want to meet you. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't want to cap you and stagnate you to keep you coming back to me. No, I want to be able to call you sometime and say, hey, this happened to me. What do you think? And we all be able to help each other that way. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but I've gotten better because she weaned me.
Yeah, she's gotten better because I'll get I get down on this one.
Yeah,
I get down on this one a lot because you have to go. God is really jealous, and when it comes to, hey brother, God is really jealous, right? So when it comes to certain people, right? You're not gonna find help outside. You're not gonna find help outside.
True.
The people will want to help you, right?
But they're not allowed.
But they can't. And you will spend your money and everything, but they can't help you because they're not supposed to, right? So if you're not going directly to the source, you're either messing up yourself and the person who thinks or is trying to honestly help you because they're not supposed to. And that's that one problem right there.
But yeah, I gotten better.
Blessings, brother. Yeah. So that's it. Go to God for yourself. And then ask God for guidance and ask God to bring people to you to help you and stuff like that. But trust me when I tell you, it's just some people that even no matter how good their intentions are, how bad they want to help you, they're not going to be able to help you because it's not destined for them to. It's for you and God alone to work on that journey.
Yeah, because I don't know if you can
Mommy
see.
box her. That one she bright. What? I'm not bright. No, Major telling you to box me.
Okay, guys, you see this? I have this mole in the middle of my forehead, right? And I have a friend. She's like my sister, but she's Hindu. And the first time I met her, she looked at me and she said, "Do you know what that means?" I said, "No." She said, "Means you're married to God."
But I've been telling her that my
because
whole life.
in Hinduism, when a woman is married, they put this thing, they call it a tikka. You ever see these Indian women
with the red or the black hair?
Red or the black in the middle of their forehead. She said, "My dear, until God brings you..." Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't come say hi. Until God gives you a man, you're wasting your time. And I can tell you, I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. I'm not. So whatever he want to bring, I'm ready for it. And if it don't happen, it don't happen.
I hear that.
It don't happen.
I hear that.
Because my youngest daughter, her father was the perfect man. And I still sometimes say it's because
everyone?
God was a jealous God when he took him.
Lovable, no. Like just told you, it's not one size fits all, but it's usually when you see stuff like that, most of these things have a meaning, right? So that's what it is. But for her, but I've been telling her that ever since I was little. Like Major Hype, like him. Yeah, she don't listen either. She rather get confirmation from outside and then come back and tell me, you know what? So and so said what you said, and I was like, really now? Did they? Right? Yeah. So, that's what I have to deal with in my life. Stubborn people. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like that. No, he not sending nobody to tell me nothing.
Right.
Last time I contemplated suicide, he said, you are so selfish.
So selfish.
I would never. I mean, I heard God speak as clear as day. He said, you are so selfish.
I have a lot of those people around me.
If you did that, what would happen to Sapphire? So I keep telling her all the time, you saved my life.
Yep.
I saw the train coming and I was ready to throw myself in front of it. And he told me, you are so selfish.
I have a lot of those people in my life who just don't listen to me. They all on this live right now. Hello. Hello, stubborn people. Hello.
But it's gotten better. It's gotten better.
Yep. My husband and my mother is number 1 and number 2. And then everybody else fall in where they may.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Now, where you put your papa?
My father listens to me. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
My father listens. Yep.
Major, me and you are the same.
Yep.
No, Major Mando.
Yeah. My dad listens to me. It's just that he has found God in the Seventh-day Adventist faith. And so honestly, he has. He's taken it seriously, which I'm proud of. I can't, like I told you guys, I'm not here to bash anybody's religious faith or spiritual practice. My father, like I said, has found God through the way of Seventh-day Adventists. He prays, he worships, he loves his God and everything like that. But when I tell him something on a spiritual level, he will listen. He will listen because, again, he has dreams that he can't deny. And that's why he always tell me, though he's found solace in this religion, he knows that spirituality and spiritual gifts and abilities are not demonic because his parents, both of them, have passed on. And he's saying, like, they have never come to hurt him in a dream ever. So in Seventh-day Adventists, they're basically telling you that when they die, you're never going to see them again until Jesus comes back with his army. You know what I'm saying? And that's just not true. You understand? But again, I respect how he chooses to practice. But when I tell my father something, he listens. And when I give my father something, he takes it.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Whatever. My own medicine. When's the last time you make me anything and I don't? I'm still waiting for my money, girl.
So.
Yes, people. So, once again, thank you for supporting her.
Thank you, guys.
And love and blessings. Let me go finish my food.
Okay. So, mommy's going to go finish her food because she's been fasting. She's on, 21 days? 40 days. She's on a 40-day fast. So she fasts a lot too. It's good to see you both. Mommy, that's Rashonda. She said hi.
Oh, okay.
I love you too, brother. All right. Thank you. Raquel says bye, Blue Mother.
Who?
She said bye, Blue Mother.
Who that, Raquel? I know that hard is one.
Rashonda, you keep saying you're going to check out the store. The store going to check out before you. Thank you. 40 what? What happened?
No.
What are you talking about, Major? Thank you, Thea. Hi, Karen. You're late, Karen. You're late. But I'm gonna save the live so you get to watch. She said bug. Nah, but for real, don't miss the workshop, guys. Men and women, please don't miss the workshop. We're going to have the 3 guest speakers, Prophet Desmond O.B., Oracle Guidance 7. Yes, 40 days. My mother's the one who taught me about fasting. My mother's always fasting. Like I told you guys, she studies every different denomination, faith, and walks of life, and whatever she feels resonates with her, she teach us, and stuff like that. So fasting is really big in her life. And she's not the oldest sibling, but she's the oldest daughter. And all her siblings treat her as if she's the oldest. So her love for my aunts and uncles is like one of a mother. And that's how I am with my siblings is too. I tell people all the time, my brothers and sisters are my first children. Like the same things that I would do for my kids, I would do for them. If I have and they need, they're getting it. And if I can't give them, I don't give nobody. That's just how I am with my siblings. I love them to death. And I learned that from my mom. It's a great way to manifest. It's the recipe in manifestation is fasting. It's the recipe. It's the recipe. You want to manifest something, get yourself fasting. Okay? Get yourself on fasting. All right? Get yourself on fasting and get yourself a group of good people to help you fast and pray you through a situation. Because like somebody said here before, not everybody that's in the church is holy or righteous or a good person. So you really need to strengthen that discerning muscle so that you know who is who out here. Yes, you're fasting tomorrow. Okay, I fast. I'm fasting too. I fast today. I'm gonna be fasting tomorrow, and we're fasting every Friday this month with Prophet Desmond O.B. This month, February and March. So he's 3 months. Every Friday he's fasting. Okay. All right, guys. So thank you for your time. I came out here to thank the people in my life. Major, you were one of them. So I'm glad that you finally made your presence known. So it's my husband, my mom, my siblings, my children, the Gossiping Heifers, Major Hype, Fat Man Scoop. Hello Nurse has helped and came and blessed the business. Thea Althea is always calling and checking up on me and making sure that I'm taking care of myself because I be up like all night doing stuff. My god sister Aisha, that's my rock right there. Yeah. So thank you guys. This was a gratitude live to just come and say thank you everybody for your support. Thank you. I truly appreciate all of you. And like I said, on the website, 3 people will be randomly selected for a special gift. Okay? So the website is pinned there. Under services, you're going to see events. Go ahead and register for the workshop. Okay? And don't forget, smokers, I got you. Turmeric lip balms made fresh today. Okay? All right. Bye, guys.